Hey everybody, Nova here. Today I want to talk to you about the MVP Zenith. It's a speed 11 stable overstable driver made to the specifications of James Conrad. Let's get into it. The Zenith is a speed 11 driver and it's a little on the beefy side. I would say this is an intermediate to advanced disc. Let's break it down by the numbers. It's speed 11, so it's a pretty big wing, but not the biggest. Glide of 5, turn of just negative 0.5. Very little turn, and you've really got to throw it hard to get that turn. And a fade of 2. What does this mean? This means if you're like me and you throw about 350 feet on a good drive, on an ordinary hyzer release, it's gonna come out pretty straight and it's gonna start fading. Not right away, but soon. It's gonna finish pretty hard to the left on a backhand throw. If you release it with just a little bit of anhyzer, it'll fight out of the anhyzer after a short time and then continue on and then fade out. And if you release it with a big anhyzer and throw it way up in the air, you can get some pretty big sky shots. Let's go to the video. All right, here we are out in the field. I'm gonna throw a couple with my usual hyzer release. This one's a little low and you can see the fade brings it right back to the middle. And on this next throw, again, release it with a little hyzer and it fights out and heads back to the middle. One more throw, get this up a little higher on a hyzer release, and since it's a little higher, that 2 fade kicks in and it gets over pretty far to the left. For this next set of throws, I'll be releasing it with just a little bit of anhyzer, try to force it over and get that maximum distance. On a relatively low shot, you can see it fights its way right back to the middle. Let's try that line again. You can see anhyzer pushes it over, whoop, little air bounce, and then bam, right back to the middle again. Go one more time, little anhyzer, there's your fade, and wham, right back to the middle. Let's try it one more time, little higher, and then there's the fade, and wham, right in the middle. And look at that, let's go see where they came down. 1, 2, 3, 4, all in a line, left to right, but the same distance. That's control. And at last, let's go to 3 throws with a really high sky anhyzer. You can see that the glide of 5 is keeping that disc up in the air and not letting it get up on an edge and just fight to the ground. It rides and rides and rides. Let's take another look at that. Again, nice and high anhyzer release. And you can see it just pushes and pushes and pushes, getting maximum distance with control and without just trying to die and hit the ground. And here's a slightly lower one, and you can see it still just keeps on going. All right, that is the MVP Zenith. It is a stable to overstable driver, 11 speed, and on a windy day or for controlled shots, or if you're really into that release anhyzer, flex to hyzer, get maximum distance kind of throw, or if you need to shape some really big lines and have it keep on gliding through the air, or if you're just strong, that's not me, that's you, I'm not strong, then this is totally the disc for you and you should check it out right away. Hey, and while you're here, you'd be doing me a huge favor if you hit the subscribe button and you click the notification bell. I'm gonna keep nagging until you do it, so just do it now and then I won't have to ask you in the future. I'll see you next time. All right, that's good, let's get out of here.